So far, we have seen Sakura meeting Nere at Kotoha's shop, who is very excited to go to Furin, but Sakura doesn't like him much, and then Kotoha asks her to look at it from a different perspective. Then here Sakura sees some people are killing Nere, and then he saves her, due to which Nere becomes his friend. And together they go to Furin, and as soon as they go to class there, Sugista attacks Sakura, and now further Windbreaker episode number 3. The episode starts with Sakura and Sugista's fight. Sakura says to Sugista to become number 1. Sugista gets angry and starts attacking Sakura. Suo tells that Sugista is part of the middle school, and according to his skills, Sugista has the right to call himself Borfurin. Apart from this, Sugista considers Borfurin's num1 leader as God. Because of this, he is also called the top dog fanatic. If you talk about becoming number 1 in front of him, then Sugista's behavior is necessary. We see that Sugista is continuously attacking Sakura, and Sakura is also dodging those attacks. Sugista's sharp attack scares to Nere. Nere says that Sugista should not kill Sakura, but Sakura hits Sugista's face with a big style, and now Sugista's nose is bleeding. Sakura says to Sugista that this means that whoever is the leader here, you are just so stubborn that you can't even think about yourself. How can I lose to such a person? Hearing Sakura's words, Sugista becomes even more angry. After this, these two people break apart on each other. Then an announcement there, hearing which, everyone calms down. Sakura thinks that this announcement has ruined the whole fight. Let's start again. As soon as Sakura sees class students, the rest of the students start listening to the announcement. This makes Sakura understand that whoever is making the announcement is a very important person. Further, we find out that the person who is making the announcement is the leader of the War Furin, and his name is Omehmiya Hazima. Sakura gets very excited to hear the voice of the leader of War Furin, but Omehmiya is a little childish type. Omehmiya forgets in the beginning what he was going to say. This is the second time. Seeing this, Sakura thinks, what kind of person is he? Further, Omehmiya says to everyone, you are all in high school. You should enjoy your youth and make a lot of memories. We will go to the beach in this summer. Hearing the beach, Nere starts laughing a little. Seeing this, Sugista starts getting angry at Nere, but Nere quickly runs to Sakura. Further, Omehmiya says that so many people are going to live together, so it may be a little bit of fighting, but we don't have to start fighting from the very first day. Hearing this, Sugita wiped blood coming from his nose. On this, Suo says, no matter how much blood you wipe, but we have seen you fighting. Finally, Omehmiya says, go and save this city. We have been given the name of Borfurin because of this. By staying in this name, you protect people, their property, their feelings, and whatever is important to you. This is the only rule of this school. Hearing Omehmiya, everyone is filled with enthusiasm. Sakura thinks that this person is not in front of us. Even after that, everyone is so scared of him. After all, how strong will this person be? Next, Suo says to Sakura and Sugista to forget their fight each other and shake hands, but Sakura refuses. Suo says that if you want to be number 1, then you have to do this. Next, Suo also says to Sugista, if I complained about you to Omehmiya that you raised your hand on your classmate, then what will happen? Hearing Suo's words, Sugista puts his hand forward. The two people shake hands. Sakura thinks, it feels very strange to touch someone else except during a fight. Next, everyone in the class is praising Sakura. How did she kick Sugista? Seeing everyone praising themselves, Sakura thinks, since I have come to this city, everyone is loving me so much. But this has never happened before. Thinking this, Sakura becomes a little calm. After this, Sakura gets mixed up with everyone. Next, a boy calls all the children in the class outside and gives them the job of painting. Sakura does not understand anything. What is happening? But Nere is very happy. After 30 minutes, everyone finishes their painting work and goes to the class. After that, everyone is called to the ground outside the class. We see that Hiragi is standing on the ground. Hiragi is noticing the timing of everyone coming to the ground from the class. Hiragi screams at everyone and says, preschool children are faster than you. Sakura is shocked to see Hiragi there. Sakura tries to tell Nere about the incident between the gang and Tachibana, but as soon as Hiragi hears the name of Tachibana, Hiragi takes Sakura away. And he says to him this thing should not come out that Tachibana was in some kind of danger. Otherwise, it will not be good. Later, Hiragi says while being serious, if this thing comes out, I will have a bloodbath. After this, Hiragi takes his medicine. Seeing this, Sakura does not understand, much like us and you. Later, Hiragi says to Sakura while going, you joined this team under a very strange person. Later, Nere asks Sakura, "What were you talking about with Hiragi?" On this, Sakura says, "Nothing much, just a fool who takes medicine for stomachache." On this, Nere says that you should not say this. Hiragi is one of the 4 gods. After this, Nere tells Sakura the command order of Warfurin. The leader is at the top. There are 4 generals under the leader, and there is a class under each general. That general works like a captain until the completion of 3 years of his class. Hearing this, Sakura says, "This means we are in the 1st platoon, because we are in the 1st class." On this, Nere explains to Sakura, "The names of the classes are placed on the top of the 4 temples of Buddhism. Their names are Tamen, Jikoku, Zochu, and Komoku. We are in the 1st class. That's why our team's name is Tamen." Later, Hiragi tells everyone to divide into a group of 4 to 5 people, and tells everyone that in each group there is a 2nd year or 3rd year. You will have to follow them. After this, everyone is sent to the city's Petrolink. We find out that Sakura's group, apart from Sakura, Nere, Sugita, Suo, and Hiragi, are there. Seeing Sugita together, Sakura says, "What is he doing in my group?" On this, Hiragi tells, "I was told to keep an eye on both of you because you were fighting." After this, Hiragi quietly tells Sakura, "You and Sugita go separately." After walking a little distance, Sakura again starts to bother Hiragi and asks him, "After all, why are we wandering in the city? We should beat the goons." On this, Hiragi says, "This thing is not defense. It is called offense, if we are also roaming in our uniform. Seeing this, small goons will run away like bad guys. It is called defense. We don't attack anyone before. If we do this, it is called offense." Hearing the words of Hiragi, Sakura gets bored. On this, Hiragi says, "If you only enjoy the fight, you won't be able to make it cool." Hiragi looks at an old man ahead, and he goes to help him. Everyone helps to paint his old wall. Seeing this, Sakura gets angry again. Nere tells Sakura that this is also part of the Warfurin job. In return for helping him, the old man also gives everyone food. After this, everyone goes ahead again. Hiragi says to Sakura, "You only enjoy fighting. Earlier we were like this, but when you talk to others, you help them. And in return for them, they help you. This is also fun." Hearing this, Sakura gets a little distracted. Everyone reaches the bridge ahead. There's a dog painting on it. We know that there is territory for another gang on the bridge. Nere explains this to Sakura. "Don't do anything wrong by going there. Otherwise, you may have to pay for it." Nere explains to Sakura that there are different rules on the bridge. It seems that we have come to another country. The name of this gang is Lionhead. These people believe in power. Hearing Nere's words, Sakura's eyes shine. Further, we see that a 3rd-year student of Furin University is coming back from the territory of Lionhead. Behind him are 3 members of Lionhead. Hiragi understands that he will not be able to come back on time, and he starts thinking, "What should we do?" Then the 3rd-year student falls to the ground. The rest of the people do something. Before that, Sugita and Sakura both kick a member of Lionhead and make him fall. Seeing this, Nere is shocked. Next, Sakura and Sugita say, "If any of our team members are in trouble, we will definitely help them." On the other hand, the 2 members of Lionhead start making fun of their injured comrade. Seeing this, Sakura does not understand anything. Sakura is thinking about all of this. Then the 2nd commander of Lionhead comes there. Seeing him, the rest of the members of Lionhead are torn. We are told his name is Togame Joe. Seeing Togame, Hiragi is also caught in thought. "What is he doing here?" Togame says. "What are the people of Furin doing here? And why is my team member on such a land?" On this, Hiragi says to Togame, "He was following our member. That's why it happened." Seeing Sakura and Sugita Togame, "Did they do this?" The man lying on the ground stands up and shouts, "You have broken the rules. You can't do what you want in our area." Hearing the man's words, Togame breaks a glass bottle on his head and beats him a lot. Togame says, "You lost to them. You are weak. And for the weak, there is no place here." Oh. Seeing Togame beating his team members, Hiragi says, "Stop it." On this, Togame says, "This is my team's man. And anyway, he is weak. There is no place in Lionhead for the weak." Saying this, Togame pulls the jacket of his members. Seeing Togame doing this, Suo and Nair both go to shock. Sakura says to Togame, "This is very lame. You say that strength is everything. Even after that, you are beating the weak and telling yourself about strength. I thought you were a cool gang, but I was very disappointed." Saying this, Togame and Sakura both stand in front of each other. Next, Lionhead's team members talk about beating Sakura. Togame stops them. After this, Togame starts to joke of Sakura's. Next, Togame says, "I feel like beating you very hard. Anyway, now I have remembered your face." Saying this, Togame and his team members leave from there. After Togame's departure, Nara gets angry at Sakura, that no war may arise because of her. On this, Suo makes Nara calm down. Seeing Sakura and Sugista's actions, Hiragi's pressure also increases, and he starts taking his medicine. Nara says to Sakura, "If you don't joke Togame, then maybe Togame will forgive you for kicking you." On this, Hiragi says, "Togame is not so kind. He takes a lot of care of his area. He will not let this matter go so soon. Now what had to happen has happened. I should have saved my team members before you two. Forgive me." Saying this, Hiragi tells everyone to leave from there. We are told the name of the third-year student, Shishaki. Hiragi tells Shishaki to tell everything to Umemiya, but Hiragi herself is also torn. In the next scene, everyone goes to Umemiya's room. We see that Umemiya has set up his own on the roof of the school. Seeing this, everyone is very surprised. Next, Hiragi goes to Umemiya and calls him. Umemiya is working as a farmer in his small garden. Hearing Hiragi's words, Umemiya shows his planted plants to everyone. Then we see Umemiya's face. Seeing Umemiya, Sakura thinks, "Is he our leader? He looks like a child of the 5th class." And with this episode ends. Friends, tell us, how did you like this episode? Do not forget, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I see you in next episode.